Roberts, it was easy for Kavanaugh. This was an easy one. It really was. It was low-hanging fruit. But even Barrett was incapable of handling it. The three Democrats, well, they want to protect the Biden administration, and they want to protect Raskin and their ilk. The majority said that's enough, we're shutting this crap down. That division is there. That's what today should be. That division is there. It's going to be there in the immunity case. It's going to be there in potentially the obstruction case. People have raised the issue using the Enron obstruction issue. And of course, it's going to be there if Donald Trump's lawyers, I hope they will, raise the issue of whether Jack Smith is constitutionally appointed or not. These are the big decisions. This wasn't easy. And yet there was that division. There's way too much politics going on this court by the leftists. Way too much. And their opinion reeks of politics. Their opinion reeks of anti-Trumpism. And Barrett said, can't we all get along? He's the Rodney King of the group. And so this will potentially, I would even go further, likely have an impact on a couple of these justices that voted among the 9 who were appointed by Republicans. That is, this was an easy one. A little complicated for Barrett, but she's really playing a different role, and that's how she views it. They're all looking for legacy. They're all reading the media. But it is possible. I'm not making predictions. I'm just telling you what I see. Of course, I could be wrong. But what I see from here, as I'm not inside the court, is that Roberts, potentially Kavanaugh, Barrett, are going to be weak, particularly Roberts and Barrett, when it comes to immunity and when it comes to some of these other issues. I just want you to be alerted to this, because as I've said, maybe for 10 years now, we live in a post-constitutional America. We can no longer rely on the virtue and prudence of many judges and justices. Not all, but many. So while everybody's celebrating this 9-0, I see some writing on the wall that I don't like. That concerns me. The kind of approach that some of these justices are going to bring to the job. And just remember, Jackson skyrocketed to the Supreme Court. She'd been a district judge. She skyrocketed to the Supreme Court. Just remember Sotomayor, next to Harry Blackmun, is one of the dumbest justices in American history. And Kagan, of course, is a Clinton hack. And Clinton hack never served one day on any court, and I don't even know if she ever litigated. A Harvard law professor, and the like. So this is my take. Some people have written in Nashville, this is a sloppy court decision. It's not a sloppy court decision. The court is broken into pieces. And the problem is the left is on the court. There's no compunction about what they're doing whatsoever. And I love it when you have these people in the media today. You know, you cannot distinguish
message received.
So-called news
Do you want to hear it?
and people at The View. So when the media have so corrupted themselves and destroyed the entire profession that they see their job now is to do everything they can to destroy the credibility. I'm telling you now what's going on in it. You have this former federal judge, Michael Lewin, who's made a complete ass out of himself. Lawrence Tribe, who I don't think is even with it anymore, complete ass out of himself. You have all these legal analysts who said, we have a shot at this, and so what? Buffoons. Absolute clowns. that it's worse than this. And I give credit where credit is due, and I've talked about this myself. These issues have come to the fore because of Jack Smith. These issues have come to the fore because of leftists who are litigating in state courts. These issues have come to the fore because of Democrat district attorneys and the Democrat Attorney General in New York. The Supreme Court is busy because the Democrat Party is trying to litigate its way into the White House. Civilly, criminally, local, state, federal. That's what they're doing. They may succeed. I've told you now, I don't know how long. But the goal of Jack Smith and the others is to get a conviction on any count, just one count, so they can call Donald Trump a felon. Over and over again, they're trying to provide Joe Biden and the DNC and his campaign commercials. You really want a felon as president, a felon, and the jury found a felon, and a felon. That's what they're doing. This is evil. These people are evil. They're mouthpieces in the media. They're evil. They don't care about the country. They're grifters. They're trying to create their own legacy. They're trying to demonstrate that they have influence. They're all Democrats, every damn one of them. I'll be right back.
Mark, love in. If you own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles and have an auto warranty about to expire or have no warranty at all, listen up. CarShield is offering a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan at an all-time low in price that covers more parts than ever before. Call CarShield now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs and lock in your price today. Call 800-898-6155. That's 800-898-6155. 800-898-6155.
Hello, America. It's Ted from Consumer Cellular, the guy in the orange sweater, and this is your wake-up call. If you don't have Consumer Cellular yet, now is the perfect time to switch and save. For a limited time, new customers can get wireless service for as low as $15 a month for your first year. Yep, the same exact nationwide coverage as the leading carriers for $15 a month for an entire year. What are you waiting for? Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com and use code RADIO15.
See consumercellular.com/firstyear15 for promotional details.
Are you the parent of a 2 to 7-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting free radio offer. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Now, the Parents' Choice Award-winning online learning program that's actually changing the lives of early learners everywhere.
ABC Now is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
Right now, we're offering a special radio promo to try it free for a month, but you have to go to abcmouse.com/radio to claim your free month. That's abcmouse.com/radio.
Sponsored by Age of Learning.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives. They demand total loyalty. The so-called patriots of MAGA California, loyal to dangerous Donald Trump, no matter what. Just like MAGA Republican Eric Early for U.S. Senate. MAGA Republican Eric Early, dangerously pro-Trump 100%. Eric Early always supports Trump and the MAGA agenda. Republican Eric Early is endorsed by the California Pro-Life Council, opposed to all abortion. And MAGA Republican Eric Early loves the Second Amendment. Early's so extreme, he even opposes a ban on assault weapons. MAGA Republican Eric Early, way more dangerous than Steve Garvey. Steve Garvey dodges Trump, refuses to say if he'll vote for Trump now. Steve Garvey even said he might vote for Joe Biden, while Eric Early calls Biden the worst president of my lifetime. MAGA Republican Eric Early for U.S. Senate. Too MAGA, too Trump, too dangerous for California.
I'm Katie Porter, candidate for U.S. Senate, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Katie Porter for Senate.
This is Vanessa Dennison, senior attorney at the Dolan Law Firm. The Dolan Law Firm handles a diverse line of cases from personal injury to employment law.
We're proud to say the Dolan Law Firm is just as diverse in our attorneys and staff. The Dolan Law Firm consistently achieves outstanding results with over $1 billion in verdicts and settlements.
The Dolan Law Firm, the best, most diverse personal injury and employment law firm we hope you'll never need.
Contact us at dolanlawfirm.com.
They are our love bugs and companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life better. When we face unexpected challenges, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people and their pets. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
People by America First Tax Group. Attention, if you or your business is behind in filing your tax returns, or if you owe over $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS, please listen carefully. The IRS does not joke around and will not stop their collection efforts. If you're tired of the IRS letters, levies, liens, or wage garnishments and would like to get a fresh start, we can help. Due to the financial hardships in the country, the IRS is making it easier than ever to settle tax problems for those who owe more than $10,000. We can help settle your delinquent tax problems and all collections, and may even reduce your back taxes significantly. Even if you can't afford to pay your back taxes, you can still get the help you need. We've helped thousands of taxpayers just like you, but you must call 800-806-1299 today to stop your tax problem from getting worse. The information is free and the help is real. Call 800-806-1299 or visit americafirsttaxgroup.com/live-in. That's 800-806-1299 or americafirsttaxgroup.com/live-in. Again, 800-806-1299 or americafirsttaxgroup.com/live-in.
The reason liberals line up for a smackdown, free government cheese from Mark Levin.
They want him convicted of the felony. They've already written the script. Rich Lowry at National Review has a good piece. You might have noticed the left didn't take it very well when the Supreme Court said it's going to hear Donald Trump's immunity case. The reaction was telling in all sorts of ways. It showed how conspiratorial-minded prominent left-wing commentators are and demonstrated how vested many of them in the hope that Jack Smith's January 6th case will make it impossible for Trump to win the presidency again. Perhaps most important, the firestorm was more evidence for how woefully misconceived Jack Smith's prosecution is. The lamentations and denunciations over the past few days have been remarkable, but we ain't seen nothing yet, whichever way Smith. Trump and his allies will have a ready-made argument that the election was rigged. I've been making that point, by the way. Not that they'll have a ready-made argument, but that it was rigged. The Biden administration prosecutor rushed the case to trial on a political timetable to get the result, a felony conviction that all the polling said will hurt Trump's prospects most. If there's no trial before the election and Trump wins, the left will have a ready-made argument that the election was illegitimate. The MAGA court did Trump's bidding by delaying the proceedings or ruling in the former president's favor on some question of law. The public was denied crucial information and so forth. You see, that's not a legitimate position, because they have created this legal scenario with the Biden administration, and they're demanding that the courts accommodate. On the other hand, Donald Trump's playing defense. He can demand whatever he wants. He has to file, like anybody else, defenses, motions. But he says Jack Smith, in short, is a delegitimizing machine. His prosecution is a stick of TNT in the middle of an already fraught election. I mentioned this on Fox, too. I think I came under attack by one of the usual Soros operations or something like that. Levin says that, Biden, these prosecutors are creating a scenario. I certainly said it on radio, Mr. President, where the Democrats are going to say, we don't accept the election results. The Republicans are going to legitimately say, we don't accept it if Trump loses, given what's taking place here. Say historic.
That is not how you drive.
The Supreme Court in the past several days, left-wing opinion makers have said how worried they are that if the January 6th trial doesn't take place justice as they see it, won't be done. Trump could win the election again and order an end to the prosecution. But their fear that Trump might not be hobbled by the case as they hoped and expected adds an extra element to the outrage. Democrats in my text chains and a social media are equal parts enraged and despondent over the news, former Obama advisor Dan Pfeiffer wrote in his
Yeah, everybody out here drives like maniacs, you know, they don't care about the law like I do. You know, fucking liberals. Fuck them.